Hello, class. Mr. Lee here. I want to do a quick video on equivalent slopes. Okay, so slopes that might look different, but then when you simplify it, they're actually the same thing. Okay, so this will kind of show you that no matter which 2 points you pick on a line, no matter what order you go in, as long as you're consistent, you'll get the same simplified slope value. Okay, so for example, let's get a slope of 2/5. So we have an equation of y equals 2/5 times x. As a reminder of what we learned already, your slope value should be 2/5, right? That's what's being multiplied by your x value in the equation, okay? And to calculate your slope, we need 2 points, okay? So I'm going to pick two easy ones. Let's go 0, 0, and 5, 2. The same color. Okay, so 0, 0 to 5, 2, right? So changing y, we're changing x. That's our slope definition. If I go left to right, I'm going to start at 0, 0. I'm going to go up to right 5. Okay, so change in y is 2. Change in x is 5. That's nothing new. We should get the slope value of 2/5. Okay, so I'm just trying to confirm that if we go the other direction, let's say I start at 5, 2 and go to 0, 0. If I go the other direction, we might get some negative values, but it's going to simplify to this positive valued slope. Okay, so check this out. If I start on this right point here, I'm going to go down to left 5. So what down to left 5 looks like is actually going to be down 2 meaning -2 in the y direction, and then left 5 meaning -5 in the x direction. So watch what happens, right? The way the math works with your negative division, negative number division is negative divided by negative is still a positive number, okay? So it doesn't matter that we start from this point and went to here. If we follow our convention, down is negative, left is negative, we'll still get that slope value of positive 2/5, okay? Now, probably more interesting, let's look at a negative slope. So let's do the same numbers, but make it negative. So y equals -2/5 x. Our slope value should be -2/5, right? America, it's going down from left to right. So let me choose the easy points again, 0, 0. And let's get 5, -2. Okay, make it the same color. And remember, we're calculating slope, right? I'm trying to visualize in different ways. So let's say I go from 0, 0 to 5, -2. That's going to be down 2, which is a -2 in the y direction, and right 5, which is 5 in the x direction. Okay, so that one, nothing fancy. That's -2/5. Simplifies to a -2/5 overall, right? So that negative sign in front of the fraction just tells you the number overall is negative. But we know that a negative number divided by positive is a negative number. That's why it shows that way. Okay, and then the other way. This was my whole point with this, right? Let's start with the right point now and go to the left. I'm going up to left 5. Okay, we should get the same slope value because it's the same line. We haven't changed anything. Up to left 5. That's going to look like this, right? Up 2 meaning +2 in the y direction, and then left 5 meaning -5 in the x direction. Okay, so changing y over changing x. A positive divided by negative is still a negative number overall, right? Which matches from our original equation. We just have that negative sign in front, okay? So when you see that negative number in front, right, you can actually choose where the negative sign goes. It can either go in the numerator or the denominator because the way the division works, you'll still get a negative slope value overall, okay? I don't really want you guys to memorize any of this. This should be intuitive, okay? So what I mean by that is if you look at your coordinate plane, right, it should tell you the whole story, right? If you start from the origin, you go up, those are positive numbers. If you go down, those are negative numbers. If you go to the right, those are positive numbers. If you go to the left, those are negative numbers. So that should give you a clue, and you don't have to memorize with calculating these slopes, right? You just use that as a reference, right? So whatever direction you're going to calculate these slopes, going from one point to the next, right? Left and right, up and down, you should be able to figure out if that's a positive or negative sign, okay? So again, reference your coordinate plane. Done.